Lincoln! England's best-kept secret.
Oh, thou hast hit it! Come, sit on me.
Asses are made to bear, and so are you.
Women are made to bear, and so are you.
Lincoln, England's best-kept secret. An ancient city on a hill, crowned by the world-famous cathedral, one of the finest medieval buildings in European culture. A growing city, yet still unspoiled and tremendously proud of a heritage going back to Roman times. Lincoln, the county capital of Lincolnshire, is 130 miles north of London and close to the main road and rail routes to the north and Scotland. It's 40 miles from the larger cities of Nottingham and Sheffield, and close to East Midlands and Humberside airports, as well as the continental ferry port at Hull. The compact nature of Lincoln, where all the top attractions are within walking distance of each other, adds to the charm. Lincoln has sometimes been overlooked as a tourist destination, but it's a treasured experience for those who've found it, and ready, willing and open to welcome many more. Tourist attractions, historic attractions, fascinating small shops and famous retailers, ancient pubs and modern restaurants. They're all so close that they make Lincoln a fascinating place to explore. There's more than one way to get around too. The cathedral, the most famous landmark of city and county, has received pilgrims and visitors for 9 centuries. An architectural masterpiece that no one can afford to miss. Ruskin called it the most precious piece of architecture in the British Isles. The vast and magnificent interior possesses in perfection every characteristic of the earliest Gothic architecture. And make sure you see the Lincoln Imp. According to legend, he was turned to stone by angels in the angel choir as a punishment for his mischief. Lincoln Castle shares the city's hilltop with the cathedral. The castle was first established by William the Conqueror in 1068. Today, the grounds are ideal for jousting, medieval reenactments, and many other visually splendid events. Through the centuries, the castle has been the headquarters of the city's judicial and penal systems. It's now famous as a visitor venue, offering superb views of cathedral and city. It's famous also as the home of Magna Carta. The Magna Carta on permanent display is the finest of 4 surviving originals to which the seal of King John was affixed at Runnymede in 1215. The Lawn, the city's leading conference and visitor centre set in 7 acres of beautiful parkland and gardens, is another fascinating point on the Heritage Trail. It supports the cathedral and castle with its own innovative mix of all-year-round attractions and many special events that the whole family can attend.
Oh yay! Oh yay! Oh yay! Draw near for the family fun weekend!
Prominent among the Lawn's all-year-round attractions is the Tropical Conservatory. This celebrates the life of Sir Joseph Banks, Lincolnshire-born botanist and explorer, who accompanied Captain Cook on his first exploration of Australia. The Museum of Lincolnshire Life illustrates in many different ways the working and social history of a vast agricultural county. It specialises too in the important industrial heritage of the engineering city of Lincoln, birthplace of the first fighting tanks and manufacturer of other early engineering products. The Usher Gallery has been the city's premier gallery since the 1920s. It includes the works of local watercolourist Peter de Wint and Lowry's affectionate picture of Lincoln, complete with matchstick men and women. The exquisite watches once belonged to James Usher, the gallery's founder. The Bishop's Palace, just below the cathedral, was once the residence of the medieval bishops of Lincoln. In the 13th century, the holder of this post was one of the most powerful men in the land. Now the jumbled ruins make a perfect site for open-air theatre.
Myself am moved to woo thee for a wife.
Moved in good time. Let him that moved you hither remove you hence. I knew you at the first. You were immovable.
Why, what's immovable?
A joint to stew.
Oh, thou hast hit it. Come, sit on me.
Asses are made to bear, and so are you.
Women are made to bear, and so are you.
The 15th century Stonebow is the ancient seat of civic Lincoln. The council meets here to this day in the Guildhall above, summoned by the oldest civic meeting bell in the land, inscribed 1371. Lincoln's treasures include the mayor's ceremonial mace and the priceless Richard II sword, presented to the city in 1387. Part of a civic regalia second only to the City of London's. There's a lot of history to absorb in Lincoln. Look out for the Jew's House from 1170, the oldest surviving example of domestic architecture in the land. And Newport Arch, once the north gate of the Roman city, now the oldest arch still used by traffic. There are times when history provides a backcloth and the skills and excitement of today take the foreground. The Lincoln Grand Prix is Britain's top one-day cycle race, attracting top riders from the continent too. You need to be among the best if you're going to pedal up the appropriately named steep hill 13 times. There's been significant reinvestment in Lincoln as a shopping centre, enhancing the city's reputation as a regional capital. The retail and leisure sectors have responded to the growing influx of university and college students. It's brought a younger feel to the city. They're all here, the nationally known multiples in the pedestrianised high street and the specialist traders. There's something for every taste and every budget. Lincoln is by tradition a market town, and the daily markets include stalls selling local produce. The evening is one of the nicest times to see Lincoln. It's well worth staying overnight for this pleasure. For dining out, there are many cuisines to choose from. And there's plenty of fun to be had in cinemas, the Theatre Royal, and the many bars and discos. Lincoln is one of the greenest of cities, with 2 open commons and several splendid parks. Hart's Home Country Park provides a beautiful setting for the city's touring caravan park. There's plenty of open space for leisure and recreation for locals and visitors alike. In the heart of Lincoln, Brayford Pool was the city's port in Roman times, the site now incidentally for the city's university, and a nice place to relax and have a drink. Even in winter, there's still plenty going on.
Here we come a-wassailing among the leaves so green.
The Christmas market, based originally on an idea that came from the German twin town of Neustadt an der Weinstraße, attracts many thousands of people over a long weekend in early December. A giant effort is made by local people to provide a wonderful introduction to the festive season.
bushel bags and oil and the cider running out of every gutter hole. Down here in the Maudie Lane there sits an old red fox, starving and shivering and licking his old chops. Ring us out your
As the
day,
Lincoln year draws to a close in this unique atmosphere, we'll take our leave too.
bread and cheese.
A farewell from the city of ceremony, of culture, and of fun. "2,000 years of heritage and hospitality. Come and enjoy it yourselves. So please, accept Lincoln's invitation."
Call in anytime.